Hey guys and girls, I'm Allie, and sorry again for this weird lighting. I really have to fix this at some point. I'm just glimmering here because of the sun. I don't like it. I just don't. And well, sorry, this is Gravity Falls, um, with the episode called Dungeons, Dungeons, and More Dungeons. I'm gonna talk about that later. First of all, last time, basically, I watched two episodes at once, 11 and 12 of season 2, and they were great. I loved it. We got to know Grunkle Stan's brother, who basically is also a Grunkle Stan, but he wants to be called Ford. So we go by that. And first, we got the introduction and that stuff, the portal worked, and we got to see, oh my god, Grunkle Stan's not the only one. And later in episode 12, we got the whole backstory of those two, which was great. We finally know why the tattoo isn't a tattoo. So, yeah, it was great. A lot of details went into this. You guys were telling me in the comments so many details. It's hard to like it sets the bar high. But I bet Gravity Falls can knock out other great stuff for the finale too. So I'm not going to be worried about that. So today we have dungeons, dungeons, and more dungeons, and I like dungeons, so that's gonna be good. Yeah, just I'm a fan of D&D and stuff, so why not? I'm also playing some Elder Scrolls games. I like dungeons. Dungeons are fun. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but I'm gonna be open for it. I have seen a few shows with like one fun Dungeons and Dragons episode. It could be like that, but it also could be like something completely different. So I'm not going to expect anything and just jump in, I guess. So again, I don't really like the glow, but we'll have to deal with that. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this light. I'm sick of the sun. Like, all the other days, it was gray and cloudy and rainy, and the day I want to record, it's sunny. That's just my luck. Just my luck. Well, actually, the day that this comes out, all the videos going up to Ruby Volume 7, before it actually starts, are going to be up now. And next Saturday you get the first episode of Ruby Volume 7, and now Ruby and Gravity Falls are gonna stay side by side for a while. So anyone who is also interested in my Ruby reactions, just stay tuned for that. I did the soundtrack and my thoughts and my trailer reaction too. So just so you know, if you just follow Gravity Falls, that's fine too. But, you know, it's not gonna last too long. The vote is up for a while. Now all 3 shows that I did the first episode of are uploaded, and you can vote for them. And this voting will be held until the end of the year, or at least like 1 or 2 weeks prior to the end of the year, because then I'm gonna have to decide and record the first batch. And I'm still gonna do a video to explain more of that. Stay tuned for it. It's gonna be a little bit later in the year, because I have plans for this channel, and yeah. I don't know why I say it in front of this video. I don't know. It's not even like the finale or something. Well, let's start with dungeons, dungeons, and more dungeons in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Nothing interesting happens whatsoever.
Yeah, nothing interesting. Except for Ford.
I've read all about these creatures in your journal, and I think I know how to...
No! I'm sorry, Dipper. The dark, weird
Dipper just
road
wants
I
to spend
travel,
time with you.
I'm afraid you cannot follow.
That's a weird
Maybe
dynamic.
next time, then? Or not? Or never?
You belong up here with me and Mabel.
Yeah! Besides,
Aw.
the season finale of Ducktective is airing this Friday.
Okay, Ducktective.
There's a mystery unique this week. Just yesterday, gravity reversed itself, almost destroying the universe and totally...
I mean, it
wrecking
is
the whole
Gravity
town.
Falls.
Where they say it was an earthquake.
Of the town begin! Wrecking balls!
That's
Stop
the
wrecking things!
second time we've seen the mayor.
But
Like the
coolest
second
part of
time in
summer
all
was
the
when
show.
Uncle Stan's twin brother came out of this portal thingy. Now we
Yeah,
have
I don't know if you
Uncles
can
for the
write that
price
to
of
your
one,
parents.
And they are adorable together. We love each other so much.
Dungeons, dungeons, and more dungeons!
It is a
Play with
game.
me?
Well, I do like unicorns.
Inverse to the anti-quadrants in your quadrant section.
And then we ride unicorns?
Yes!
Well,
And no. First, we make a graph.
This is like
well,
homework
that
for
is
days.
even
Come on,
more
Mabel, I need at least 2 people to play.
complicated than Dungeons
Oh,
and Dragons.
wow, would you look at that?
Fireball! 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 I'm a fortress!
Fireballs
Thank you,
usually are
Oasis.
more destructive.
You guys just aren't smart enough to understand it.
Sorry, dude, but it is kind of
Maybe talk to Ford.
Well, I'm off to lay siege to a goblin fortress.
Maybe I should start obsessing over Wendy again.
Nah, maybe not.
Come on!
He's in the basement. Happens.
Is that a 38-sided die from Dungeons?
They're
More
gonna
Dungeons?
start geeking out
You
now.
know that game?
With pen and paper, shield and sword, our quest shall be our sweet reward.
Wow. They found a hobby
This is my
now.
favorite game in the whole multiverse.
We can pour food into our mouths without taking our eyes off the screen. Yum, yum, yum.
I mean, it's a
And I
little
recreated
bit
the main character out of some spare taxidermy
wasting
parts.
stuff,
Quack, quack.
but
I'm the
okay.
duck detective who stole my bread.
That is creepy.
That is so messed up. Dipper
Yeah,
would
it
love
is.
that.
Yeah.
Man, this game is boring.
You dare challenge probabilitism?
No.
Tickety dungeons and all that. Updated for the non-double deuce. Available wherever
Just
dope
no.
games are sold.
Peace!
What is it?
An infinity-sided die.
Okay.
So cool.
That's
and impossible.
interesting
These things are
and
outlaw in
impossible.
9,000
Dippo
dimensions.
is right.
You want to know why? Anything could happen. Our faces could melt into jelly. The world could turn into an egg. Or you could just roll an 8. Who knows? That's
Okay.
why I have to keep it in this protective
Let's
cheap
just
plastic case.
roll an 8 then.
Now, back to the game.
And he doesn't make fun of me all the time, the way you and Grunkle Stan do.
Give him time. Hello. Nah, you got me. You got me.
Yeah, Mabel feels a little bit left out.
Ah! Graph paper! Kill it! Kill it!
Dipper, could you...
Brenda has a personal issue with graph
No
paper
dice.
then.
We
Okay.
ran out of room in the basement and we're going for a world record. Now, dice!
Well,
32! Yes! 7,000
You
points
got me.
damage!
Oh, why? Why would
that's
this?
a lot of
Want
damage.
to break a record, Ford? Oh, the Ducktective has a big mystery element and a lot of humor that goes over kids' heads. I don't get but I
Is
like
that
animals in human
the break
situations.
of the fourth
Uncle
wall
Stan is
here?
back in a few minutes.
As long as I live, I will never,
Uncle Stan, wait!
ever
Stanley!
play your smarty
Uh-oh.
pants nerd
No,
game.
no. Oh, God, no. Yay, it's Jumanji!
Dimension 46 apostrophe
Oh, God.
Kneel before me and... That's why I'm going to eat your brains to gain your intelligence.
That's
It's what
also
I do.
plan.
It's his thing.
What? Brains. I'm not here to play games. Now to the forest for the ultimate game!
wants to watch Ducktective?
Well,
Nobody?
maybe you should
Look out
just
for
save.
Glenda.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That crazy wizard is going to eat our brother's brain!
Epic wizard quest.
Yay!
Everyone grab a weapon.
So, what kind of weapons? A baseball bat? Okay.
Nice!
Granda's weapon is
Dipper,
special.
And great Uncle Ford, and possibly that hot elf, if he's got anything to do with this.
Yes, Probabilitor.
Okay. Not gonna comment on this.
You must
Granda
get
the
close.
Bard?
These fairy bites are getting more frequent.
Hey, look, listen.
Halt!
Sure.
Interlopers are trespassing on
a
the
Zelda
ancient
reference
forest of
there,
Probabilitor
too.
the wizard.
That's-
If ye wish to pass, first, ye must complete 7 unworldly quests, each more difficult than the last.
Is he dead?
He's magic, sweetie. I'm sure he's fine. There's no cops in the forest. We take this to our graves.
What's the remainder?
Your butt!
What?
Okay.
But isn't part of this particular equation?
You just confuse him
You
like
make it
that.
past my one guard.
My ears! They're so pointy!
There'll be something protective under this tunic. Oh, no, there isn't.
Okay.
Seriously? Can't we just, like, arm wrestle or something?
Come on, this game was a lot of fun. I eat their brains.
Hey, I'm not sure this
I
is
mean, now
such a
their
good
brains are
deal. Oh,
smaller.
boy.
Do they even,
game.
like, do the same effect now?
This game involves math, but also risk and imagination.
Risk?
Imagination? Grunkle
Those
Ford
two
knows
are the
something
perfect people
just
for
like
those
mine.
two things they
Cast,
need.
I cast Giggle Time Bouncy Boots! Hot wavy
Why
sword!
not? Go Mabel.
Hot wavy sword!
Ogre NATO! It is what it sounds like!
Is that a Sharknado reference?
Centaur!
That is messed
Mabel,
up.
I am so confused and so proud right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I was saving the worst for last.
What is that?
The Impossibeast! Hey, I thought they banned this character. He can only be defeated by rolling a perfect 38. But the odds of that are...
Hey, long odds are what you want when you're a world-class
He's gonna do
gambler.
it.
All right, Stan, you can do this.
Or he's gonna
I'm
try
use
it.
A new pair of twins.
No! I'm turning into pure math! What are the odds?
Right now? 100%?
Grunkle Stan, that was amazing. How did you know that you would win?
Hey, a gambler never reveals his secrets.
Man,
Okay,
it was fun for
that's
you to sing
secret.
to 80 or a million or however old you guys are.
It's not too late.
Yeah, maybe repair the house.
The only person clever enough to defeat Ducktective is...
Detective!
What? Hmm.
You had a twin brother all along? That's the big twist we were waiting for?
Yeah, that's the
Predicted
big
that like
twist.
a year ago.
Yeah, just lock it away. Like
This'll
a
be here
keychain.
if you ever need it.
I like it.
Really? Even though I got us into the whole game-playing mess?
An interdimensional rift. I've contained it for now, but it's incredibly dangerous. Dipper, I don't want you to tell anyone about
Why
this.
does
Not
this
Stan,
remind me of
not even your
Voltron?
sister. You understand?
Oh,
Like a
of course.
substance
In my
that is
time, I've made many
interdimensional.
powerful enemies, but I trust you with this secret.
Do you ever think maybe we're doing this because our lives aren't special enough? That we use fantasy as an escape to avoid the self-improvement we all need? That maybe we should just go out and grow as people?
Maybe.
Fortresses can't speak, darling.
I'm a fortress!
He actually had something
Does anyone want to rescue him?
to say.
I'm
Kinda tired.
Been
Kinda worn
battling
out.
for a
Long day.
while.
Long day after
Oh,
club.
guys. Yeah, so that was episode 13 of season 2 of Gravity Falls. Dungeons, dungeons, and more dungeons. It was a game. It was a little bit different than I expected. But yeah, in the end, Stan and Mabel were the right people. Risk and imagination. Yeah. I like that they were the ones that, like, you know, were the people that saved their brothers. Yeah, I was really curious to see how the relationship with Ford would go on and, like, how their lives would be with a person more. It was interesting to see. Of course, Dipper would be more fascinated by Ford than Mabel, for instance. What I'm thinking about is this detective stuff. Yeah, we had this reveal, oh my god, he has a twin brother, and so on and so forth. But like, the first detective thing, whatever, was about to die. And the twin brother was the one that shot him. So, is that foreshadowing? I'm not sure, but if it is, wow. No, I'm scared that one of the Grunkles is gonna die by the hands of the other. Well, we won't know until it gets there, I guess. So let's get into the codes. We have Excelsi whatever. The hot elf was saying that. With the key rat master. Okay. We'll just take it. And then we have fun and games are great distractions, but small things can have chain reactions. Yeah. The distractions are just meant to be like, this was a fun episode, but things that happened in this episode can have, well, some things could happen. Yeah, I don't know if I should watch the next episode right now or not. I have the time, so maybe I will. I'm just thinking, I was told that it's better to watch the finale in one go, so we'll do that at some point. So yeah, maybe I'll just watch one other episode, and then the next recording session I'm gonna watch 3, and then I'm gonna watch 4. Ha ha ha. If that works out like that. So, I'll see you in the next episode. So stay tuned for what I said, Ruby and stuff, and I'm gonna tell you what I have planned for 2020. 2020 is right around the corner, so I'm gonna do a video explaining all my plans and stuff. So on this note, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!